We back at it again, though. Go ahead.
All right, we'll go back. This is Isaiah 41:10. For thou fear thou not, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for I am thy power. I will strengthen thee. I will help thee. Yea, I will uphold thee with the right hand of my righteousness. That's right. Hey, the Lord got our back, man. All right, he said, fear not, man. All right, Lord's going to strengthen us. Hey, the Lord's going to strengthen us, all right? The Lord's going to uphold us, all right? All right, hey, we're going to need the Lord's strength. Hey, we're going to need the Lord to uphold us in these times to come, man. All right? We coming into some times where, hey, all hell is going to break loose out here on this earth, man. All right? We're going to need the strength of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai to get through it, man. All right?
Except for Psalms 94, starting at 14. For Yahweh will not cast off his people, neither will he forsake his inheritance. And this is 15. But judgment shall return unto the righteousness, and all the upright in heart shall follow.
Read that again, Joe.
Which one?
The whole thing.
Yeah.
Okay, this is Psalms 94 and 14. For Yahweh will not cast off his people.
Now, we just read in Romans 11 that the Lord haven't casted away his people. Remember, Paul said, God forbid. You know, go ahead.
Neither will he forsake his inheritance.
Yep, go ahead. Which is what? The kingdom of heaven. So that was a promise that the Lord put his name on. That promise is backed by the Lord's name, his word. See what I'm saying? Go ahead.
But judgment shall return unto the righteous, and all the upright in heart shall follow it.
Now, who is the upright in heart? That's the elect on this side. Now in the kingdom of heaven, the whole nation of Israel is going to be upright in heart, meaning mind. Not just muscle that's in your chest, it's talking about your mind. That's what we mean by heart. Because the muscle in your chest can't think. Only thing it do is just pump blood. See what I'm saying? It has no feelings. Its only job is what? Pump blood through your body. That's it. So when it's talking about the heart, it's talking about your mind. From the Hebrew word lab, which means your mind. You know? That's the only one that's going to be upright in heart, meaning mind, is what? The elect of Israel. Hey, you see it right before your face here in Babylon, man. Only the brothers that you see out here on the highways and byways and doing these videos is the ones that's upright in heart, meaning mind. We don't think like the world thinks. We think outside the way the world thinks. We think according to the scriptures, according to the word of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. You know what I'm saying? That's what makes us different and separate from the world. We don't do like the world do. The world eat pork, we don't. The world celebrate Christmas and Valentine's Day, we don't. We got our own high holidays that the Lord gave us, man. See what I'm saying? That's it. So you have some questions?
Yeah, I'm gonna wait till.
No, go ahead, bro. Yeah.
Are you? All right, hold on.
Yeah, go ahead, bro. Don't wait. The scripture said, make no tarrying to turn to the Lord.
Not off day to day.
That's what we are here for, to answer your question, my brother.
I wanted to know what was the best place to find the statutes, laws, and commandments. I mean, he told me Deuteronomy, Leviticus, and then the precepts.
Well, it's the whole Bible because it's 613 laws.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? So, in 613 laws is throughout the whole Bible, but you can start with the first 5. See what I'm saying? That's from Genesis to Deuteronomy. You know what I'm saying? So, you can learn about the laws, you know, with the first 5 known as what the Torah, the Tanakh. They call them the laws of Moses, but those are laws that was given to Moses by the Lord, you know. That was your only question?
No.
Oh, go ahead, bro.
What's the purpose of Esau? What is his purpose?
Well, his purpose is to show us how not to live. Matter of fact, give Romans 9 and let's see where to start at. Romans 9 and then get what you got. And then somebody get Psalms 17 and 13. Go ahead.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 16, verse 4. The Lord hath made all things for himself, yea, even the wicked for the day of evil.
Yep.
Right.
So that evil means what? Bad time. You see what I'm saying? So read that again, bro.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 16, verse 4. The Lord hath made all things for himself, yea, even the wicked for the day of evil.
Get Job 9:24.
Job 9:24.
Yep.
This is the book of Job, chapter 9, verse 24. The earth is given into the hands of the wicked, covereth the face of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is it?
Now it said the earth is given to the hand of the wicked. Now, what race of people is actually running this world right now? Who the ones that's pushing this whole C-19 and the vaccines and all this stuff? There you go. Esau, the Edomites, so-called white people. See what I'm saying? So it says the earth is given to the hands of the wicked. So they're known as what? The wicked. You know? Go ahead.
This is the book of Malachi, chapter 1, verse 4. Whereas Edom said, we are impoverished, but we will return and build a desolate place.
See? That's a prime example right here. The earth is given to the hand of the wicked right there. You see that? Because righteous men in the Lord would not allow this. If this was our kingdom, they'd be stoned to death immediately. Immediately. But because the earth is given to the hand of the wicked, they allow two men to walk down the street holding hands as if they're a normal couple. See what I'm saying? See that? The Lord always set an example. Go ahead.
It says, thus saith the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord has indignation forever.
Indignation means what? Righteous anger. So matter of fact, since you're in Malachi, start up at 1 and read down.
Con. This is the book of Malachi, chapter 1 and verse 1. The burden of the word of the Lord to Israel by Malachi. I have loved you, said the Lord. Yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother? Said the Lord. Yet I loved Jacob, and I hated Esau.
See, so he hate Esau. He hate the so-called white man. It's right there in the Bible. Hold your Bible up. See? It says the Holy Bible, 1611. King James Version. So that's not a trick Bible that the brother read. You can buy that at Barnes & Noble. You can buy that at any bookstore. See what I'm saying? Read that again, bro.
Con. And I hated Esau, and laid his mountains and his heritage waste.
See? It said he laid his mountains, which represent government, and his heritage waste. Meaning the Lord is going to ultimately destroy Esau. Keep reading.
For the dragons of the wilderness.
See? Because see, that's what's going to happen to America, a.k.a. Babylon, that the dragons, meaning the wild beasts, is going to be the only ones left here after the Lord destroys Esau's kingdom, because this is Esau's kingdom. America. This is his corporation. See what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Whereas Edom said, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus said the Lord of hosts.
Now, don't Esau say that right now that they're in a deficit, that they're broke, that they reached their budget and all this stuff? But yeah, you started seeing building high rises and condos and businesses and tearing down trees and land to steadily build up what? Factories and all this to make money. But yet they claim they're poor. They not poor. They took this land from my brother right here. See what I'm saying? This was his land. You see very few Native Americans around here. Very few. But the city is called Indianapolis, the metropolis of Indians. But you hardly rarely see any Gadites around here, man. See what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Thus said the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down. And they shall
Now, I forgot the name of that movie. I think it was called Field of Dreams, where it said if you build, they shall come. See what I'm saying? Because you remember he was in a baseball field, you're like, if you build it, they will come. That's the idea of Esau. See what I'm saying?
Said on that hand,
Yeah.
That was a huge thing that one of the large restaurant chains used to say too.
Yep.
With the golden arches.
Yep.
Yeah, if you build them, they will come.
We ain't talking. He ain't talking about McDarrell's either off Coming to America.
That's how McDonald's built their franchise. They kept building and building and building, man. Built it right on up.
Who else got Golden Arches?
Yeah.
That's what he talking about.
Oh, yes, he know they got it too.
He didn't want to say the name, but that's what he talking about. He said with the Golden Arches. Hey, but he just went in and turned state. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead, bro.
Says, they shall build, but I will throw down. And
See, he said they shall build, but the Lord will throw down. Because remember, in Matthew, the Lord said there should not be one stone left upon another. See what I'm saying? Meaning what? Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to destroy Babylon. See what I'm saying? And in the ancient days, that wouldn't have been allowed either. They'd have been made to wear and dressed in modest apparel. Well, you can't see their butt cheeks or camel toes or cleavage.
That's right.
Only thing you can see is their eyes. And it's going to go back to that when the Lord comes back and destroy this place. See what I'm saying? Go ahead.
They shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord has indignation forever.
See, so these are the people of wickedness. Said they're going to call them the border of wickedness, whom the Lord have indignation for forever. That's righteous anger forever. Forever. Not stopping, but forever. Until what? They're finally wiped off the place of the face of the planet, man. See what I'm saying? That's it on that? Okay. Go back to what we had. What I call for? Oh, Romans. Yep.
13 to 21. Psalms
Romans 9.
17, 13.
Psalms, yeah, 17 and 13. Go ahead, yeah, go ahead, then we're going to get Romans.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 17, verse 13, and it reads, Arise, O Yahweh, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword.
See, it said cast him down. So this is a person. It said deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword. So Esau is the Lord's sword. That's why you see them out here gunning our people down in the street in the form of what? The police department. See what I'm saying? Which is ran by who? Esau. See what I'm saying? Those are the modern day slave patrols. Like you see in the old slavery movie, them old Edomites, you see riding on the horses. Hey boy, where's your papers? You know what I'm saying? They're the modern day police force. You know what I'm saying? Because what the police do? Let me see your ID. Where's your license and registration? Boy, you going, boy? Keep your hands up. Don't move. Bow! See what I'm saying? Well, you told me to give my license, that's what I was getting, but you shot me in the process. Now I'm dead. Oh, he had a gun. He ain't had no gun. That was his ID you asked for. Now, because I seen on, what was it, YouTube earlier today, I forgot where it was, but a police officer had got busted trying to erase footage off the person's phone. You know what I'm saying? Of the crime that the police officer committed. Go ahead. Okay, yeah, go to Romans 9.
I got it.
Go ahead.
It's Romans 9 and 11. For the children being not yet born, neither having done any good or evil,
This is talking about Jacob and Esau. Go ahead.
that the purpose of Yahweh according to election might stand, not of works, but of him that calleth. It was said unto her, the elder shall serve the younger, as it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated.
Yep, so Esau, the so-called white man's whole purpose on this earth is to what? To be destructive, to be the wicked, to show us how not to live. Because remember, the Lord is raising us up as a nation of what? Kings, rulers, and judges. See what I'm saying? So all this is a learning process for us. So in the kingdom of heaven, we'll know how to rule righteously. Because we got plenty of examples out here of how people living wickedly and living unrighteously.
That's right.
See what I'm saying?
Elder, if I may
Yeah,
add,
go ahead.
it said that the elder shall serve the younger. Now when Esau was born, Esau, he came out first. Alright, so Esau was Jacob's older brother. Alright, and that's symbolic of, that's prophetic because Esau's gonna go down. Alright, and Jacob's gonna be ruler over Israel.
Say that again, bro. It's noise.
You know, when it said, as it is written, that's referring back to the Old Testament, where in Genesis, man, you didn't count when Esau and Jacob was born. All right, so who came out the womb, out of Rebekah's womb first? It was Esau. All right, so Esau is Jacob's older brother. All right, so it said that it says the elder shall serve the younger. All right, so that's prophetic that it says that when this man Esau goes down, all right, Jacob representing the 12 tribes of Israel is going to be on top, man. It's going to be on top of every nation, man. And Esau Edom's going to be the first one to go into slavery, starting with 3 weeks, man.
Right. You got any more questions?
Yeah. How do you prove that baptism is obsolete and it's been taught to us?
Ephesians 5:26 and also 1 Corinthians. Yep, Ephesians 5:26 and then 1 Corinthians. Somebody get 1 Corinthians first, where it said baptism just for a good conscience sake. And then get Ephesians 5:26.
After Ephesians, what was the second?
1 Corinthians.
You said 1 Corinthians 1?
Let's see. Let's see here. Oh no, 1 Peter 3 and 21.
That's what I was.
Yeah, 1 Peter 3 and 21, and then Ephesians 5 and 26.
All right, this is the book of 1 Peter, chapter 3, verse 21. The like figure whereunto even baptism doth also now save us, not the putting away of the filth of the flesh, but the answer of a good conscience towards Yahweh by the resurrection of Yahweh Shah Mashiach.
See, so water baptism really is just to make you feel good on the inside. It don't even cleanse you, because the last person to baptize was John the Baptist. See what I'm saying? You got that? Because see, Yahweh Shai and the disciples didn't baptize. Only John the Baptist was the last one to baptize. See what I'm saying? So even in these churches now, they call themselves baptizers. It's only for a good conscience sake, to make them feel good on the inside, but they're still filthy and dirty, because you got sodomites in the church, you got women on a cycle getting baptized in that water. You got all kind of unclean spirits getting baptized and also in the church. Because I tell you, Acts 7 and 48, the Most High dwelleth not in temples made with hands, talking about these churches. See what I'm saying? Huh?
I can hold that for you.
Go ahead. Hold on. And somebody else will get, know you not that you are the temple of God. I think that's in 1 Corinthians. No, you're not that you're the temple of God. I think that's in 1 Corinthians.
This, let me get this.
Yeah, go ahead. You did get that in Corinthians.
This is Acts 7 and 48. Howbeit the Most High dwelleth not in temples made with hands, as saith the prophet.
That's right. So the Lord is not dwelling in these so-called church houses, man. See what I'm saying? Because it's a special way. You're supposed to build a temple anyway. See what I'm saying? Who got that in 1 Corinthians?
It's the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 16. Know ye not that ye are the temple of Yahweh, and that the Spirit of Yahweh dwelleth in you? If any man defile the temple of Yahweh, him shall Yahweh destroy, for the temple of Yahweh is holy, which temple ye are.
That's right. So these churches are not holy. They could be named the Holy Church of Third Rock from the Sun, Missionary Baptist Church, all they want, but they're not holy. They filthy. They're unclean. They're sinful. There's nothing but demons in them churches. See what I'm saying? So get that. Read that again in 1 Peter. No, read what you got.
This is the book of Ephesians, chapter 5, verse 26.
Yeah.
That he might sanctify and cleanse it with the washing of water by the word.
See, that's how you clean. It's by the washing of water, by the word. This is what cleanses you. This is that water. Matter of fact, John 7:38 right quick.
This is the book of John, chapter 7, verse 38. He that believeth on me, as the scripture hath said, out of his belly shall flow rivers of living water.
See, that living water is what? This truth. So you're cleansed by what? This word. Like you read in Ephesians. Read that again. Ephesians 5:26.
This is the book of Ephesians, chapter 5, verse 26. That he may sanctify and cleanse it with the washing of water by the word.
Yep. So that's how you cleanse. When you're cleansing yourself with the water is by what? The word. See what I'm saying? Go ahead.
I got another precept. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 119 and verse 9. Wherewithal shall a young man cleanse his way? By taking heed thereto according to thy word.
See? By taking heed to the word. That's how you cleanse your way. Not jumping in some dirty ditch on the side of the road, praying to Jesus, oh, Jesus, cleanse me and heal me. You ain't going to be cleansed and healed. See what I'm saying? You're going to be more messed up than when you first bow down and pray to Jesus Christ. See what I'm saying? Even though that's not the Lord's name, but our people pray to a false God. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
This is Isaiah 12, starting at 3. Therefore, with joy shall ye draw water out of the wells of salvation. And in that day shall ye say, praise Yahweh. Call upon his name, declare his doing amongst the people.
Matter of fact, somebody get that in John, I think it's the 4th chapter, where what is that, the woman asked for water. I think that's John 4th chapter, or is it later on in John?
I think I got it right here. This is the, want me to bring it up?
Yeah.
This is the book of John, chapter 4, verse 15. We'll start at verse 13. Yahushua answered and said unto her, whosoever drinketh of this water shall
No. Start at verse 7.
Salaki. This is the book of chapter Salaki.
No, start at verse 1. We're going to read down so you'll get an understanding of this, my brother.
This is the book,
John chapter 4, start at verse 1.
the book of John, chapter 4, verse 1. When therefore the Lord knew how the Pharisees had heard that Yahushua made and baptized more disciples than John, Yahushua himself baptized. Though Yahushua himself baptized not, but his disciples, he left Judea and departed again into Galilee, and he must needs go through Samaria. Cometh he to a city of Samaria which is called Sychar.
See, but it said in verse 2, Yahushua didn't baptize, but it said his disciples. See what I'm saying? So even Yahushua himself didn't baptize, because he knew how to cleanse people. Now what? Through the word. Through the word of his Father. Keep reading.
Verse 5, they come to a city of Samaria which is called Sychar, near to the parcel of the ground that Jacob gave to his son Joseph. Now Jacob's well was there, Yahushua therefore being weary with his journey.
Now remember, Canaan just read about the wells of water of salvation, right? Now it just said, now Jacob's well was there. See, that's a well of water. Keep reading. But it's spiritual though. Keep reading. Even though this is Jacob's well is natural, but this is a spiritual thing here. Go ahead.
With his journey sat thus on the well, and it was about the 6th hour. There cometh the woman of Samaria to draw water. Yahushua said unto her, give me to drink.
Now this woman of Samaria was a heathen. See what I'm saying? She wasn't an Israelite. This was a heathen. She was an Ethiopian, which in modern days she was an African. You know what I'm saying? So keep reading.
For his disciples were gone away into the city to buy meat. And said the woman of Samaria unto him, how is it thou, being a Jew, askest drink of me, which am a woman of Samaria, for the Jews have no dealings with the Samaritans.
Now, I thought the Lord came and died for everybody, though, right? See what I'm saying? Now, this is in the book of John. See what I'm saying? But I thought the Lord came and died. This is, as a matter of fact, this is John the 4th chapter. This is the chapter after John 3:16. See what I'm saying? Now, read that part again.
Done. Book of John, chapter 4, verse 8.
No.
Verse 9.
Yeah, now remember, this is after John 3:16. Read that again.
Then said the woman of Samaria unto him, How is it that thou, being a Jew, askest drink of me, which am a woman of Samaria? For the Jews have no dealings with the Samaritans.
So the Jews, which are so-called Negroes, the Israelites, have no dealings with the Samaritans, which are modern-day Africans. See what I'm saying? They knew that back then. But yeah, the Lord came and died for him. That don't make sense. Keep reading.
Yahushua answered and said unto her, If thou knewest the gift of the Most High, and who it is that said to thee, Give me to drink, thou wouldst have asked of him, and he would have given thee living water.
Now hold that thought. Somebody get what is it? Faith is a gift from God. I forgot where. No, you hold where you at. I'm on. You got it. You got it, I'm on. Well, go ahead.
This is the book of Ephesians, chapter
Yep.
2, verse 8. For by grace are you saved through faith, and that not of yourselves, it is the gift of the Most High.
See, so Yahushua said, if you knew the gift of God, because she didn't have faith. Why? Because she was a heathen. Faith isn't given to heathens. See what I'm saying? Only to the elect of Israel. You're the only one that's going to have faith in the Lord.
That was chapter 2, verse 8.
Yep, Ephesians. All right, go back to that in John.
Back in the book of John, chapter 4, verse 11. The woman says unto them, Sir,
No, verse 10.
verse 10, slow.
Yep.
Yahushua answered and said unto her, Thou knewest the gift of the Most High, and who it is that said to me, Give me to drink. Thou wouldst have asked of him, and he would have given thee living water.
See? But he gave him living water. Keep going.
Verse 11. The woman said unto him, Sir, thou hast nothing to draw with, and the well is deep. From whence then hast thou that living water? Art thou greater than our father Jacob, which gave us the well, and drank thereof himself, and his children and his cattle? Yahushua answered and said unto her, Whosoever drinketh of this water.
Now she said, art thou greater than our father Jacob? Because see, she was taught the customs of Israel. This goes way back to Jeroboam, Rehoboam. That's why I tell you, Matthew, what it say? Go not into any city of the Samaritans, or nor to the Gentiles, but go to but rather go to the house of the lost sheep of Israel, because those Samaritans were Africans. Those Africans was put in that land to be taught our customs. You know what I'm saying? From that split we had with the northern and southern kingdom with Jeroboam and Rehoboam. That's why you got Philistine Jews over there now talking about they the real Jews and they not. Because the word Philistine means false. Those false Jews, those Ethiopians. Same thing, these Samaritans, those Ethiopians, those Philistine Jews. Now some of them might be real Israelites, but the majority of them are false. They was taught our ways and customs. See what I'm saying? Go ahead. That's why she said our father Jacob, because she was taught that doctrine. Go ahead.
Back at the top of verse 13, Yahushua answered and said unto him, Whosoever drinketh of this water shall thirst again, but whosoever drinketh of the water that I shall give him shall never thirst, but the water that I shall give him shall be in him a well of water springing up into everlasting life.
Now hold it, jump over to 7 and 38. Yeah, jump over to 7 and 38.
This is the book of John, chapter 7, verse 38. He that believeth on me, as the scripture has said, out of his belly shall flow rivers of living water.
See? Now go back to that John.
This is John chapter 4, verse 14. But whosoever drinketh of the water that I shall give him shall never thirst. But the water that I shall give him shall be in him a well of water springing up into everlasting life.
See? Like that goes with John 7:38. Out of his belly shall flow rivers of living water. See what I'm saying? Keep reading.
Verse 15, the woman said unto him, Sir, give me this water that I thirst not, neither come hither to draw. Now shall I said unto her, Go call thy husband, come hither. The woman answered and said, I have no husband. Now shall I said unto her, Thou hast well said, I have no husband, for thou hast had 5 husbands, and he whom thou now hast is not thy husband, and that saidst thou truly.
So they basically called her a hoe. You know what I'm saying? You lying hoe. You know what I'm saying? Called her a lying whore, man. Go ahead.
The woman said unto him, Sir, I perceive that thou art a prophet. Our fathers worshipped in this mountain, and ye say that in Jerusalem is the place where men ought to worship. Yahushua said unto her, Woman, believe me, the hour cometh when ye shall neither in this mountain nor yet in Jerusalem worship the Father.
See, so that means what? The kingdom of heaven wasn't promised to her, because she a heathen. That's why it said, Yahushua said unto her, Woman, believe me, the hour cometh when ye shall neither in this mountain, meaning at that time that government, nor yet at Jerusalem, which is the kingdom of heaven, worship the Father. See what I'm saying? But in the kingdom of heaven, they will have to bow down and keep our laws, statutes, and commandments. See what I'm saying?
Right.
Go ahead.
Verse 22, Ye worship, ye know not what. We know what we worship, for salvation is of the Jews.
See, so that means what? This truth ain't even for her. So what happened to John 3:16? See what I'm saying? Because she's a Hamite, a so-called African. The Lord said, this ain't for you. This came out of the words of Yahushua. This is written in red. This is the Lord's words. See what I'm saying? So all you people that believe in John 3:16, cast that out the window, man. Burn rubber on that doctrine. See what I'm saying? It don't exist. That's null and void. Keep reading. Verse 23.
Verse 23, But the hour cometh, and now is, when the true worshipers of the Shalaki, when the true worshipers shall worship the Father in spirit and in truth, for the Father seeketh such to worship him. The Most High is a spirit, and they that worship him must worship him in spirit and in truth.
Keep reading.
The woman said unto him, I know that the Messiah cometh, which is called Hamashiach. When he is come, he will tell us all things. Yahushua said unto her, I that speak unto thee, I am he.
See, because she didn't have faith to know that was Yahushua. See what I'm saying? That's why Yahushua said, if you had the gift of God, which was faith to know, if she was of the elect, or if she was an Israelite, she would have known that was the Messiah, that was Yahushua. See what I'm saying? So it's not given to everybody. You know what I'm saying? So that goes to show you too that only Israel, especially the elected Israel, is going to be cleansed by this word. On this side, everybody's not going to be cleansed by this word. That's why you got people in churches still baptizing. You got people that get baptized 4 or 5 times a month. I thought it only took 1 time. See what I'm saying? Why? Because they don't have this truth. They don't have the understanding of this Bible. That's why they keep, oh man, I gotta go get baptized. I done did wrong this week. This is like your 9th time getting baptized this month, man. Damn, when you gonna get it right? You know what I'm saying? Any more questions? Any more questions?
Yeah, what the laws of marriage. I think you just went over one of them.
The laws of marriage?
Yeah.
Get that with Isaac took Rebecca into his mother's tent.
Yeah.
Isaac, oh yeah, okay. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 24, verse 67, and it reads, And Isaac brought her into his mother Sarah's tent and took Rebekah, and she became his wife, and he loved her. And Isaac was comforted after his mother's death.
Now read that again as you put it in the phone.
The book of Genesis chapter 24, verse 67. And Isaac brought her into his mother Sarah's tent and took Rebekah.
Now what does it mean when you take a woman? And keep reading.
And she became his wife.
See, she became his wife. Because of what? Sex. It ain't no you going down to the state of Indiana or to Indianapolis courthouse of justice of the peace to say some old whack vow. I, Daryl, take Samantha Michelle Jenkins to be my lawfully wedded wife. You know, to hold a cherish through sickness and health. No, by the power of then the minister said, by the power invested in me by the state of Indiana, I now pronounce you man and wife. They didn't do that back then. Sex is what consummates your marriage. Because even Esau know that. Because if you, let's say you and a woman get married, y'all had this big extravagant wedding, y'all done spent 40 G's on this wedding, got the horse and buggy and what did they say, the Twinkies with the glitter in it, and you know what I'm saying? All this stuff at your wedding, and y'all doing Soul Train line, and people pop locking and all that in the wedding, and the first 6 months go by, and y'all don't never have sex. Well, guess what? You go down to the court and say, hey, look, I want a divorce. They say on what ground? Well, me and my wife never had sex. Well, guess what? They'll annul your marriage because why? You didn't consummate it. Y'all didn't have sex. Y'all didn't become one flesh, like I tell you in Matthew. Yep, go ahead. Go ahead.
This is Matthew chapter 19, verse 6.
Matter of fact, Bar's gonna get that in Deuteronomy 2 about yeah.
I'm going to start at verse 4. This is Matthew chapter 19, verse 4. And he answered and said unto them, have ye not read that he which made them at the beginning made them male and female?
He made them what?
Male and female.
Male and male.
Male and female.
Female and female.
Male and female.
A question mark, you don't know what you want to call yourself.
Male and female.
A pansexual or co-sexual or resexual or whatever you want to call it. He said it made them male and female. Go ahead.
And said, for this cause shall a man leave father and mother.
Hold on, bro.
Verse 5. And said, for this cause shall a man leave father and mother, and shall cleave to his wife, and they twain shall be one flesh.
Yup. Because see, in the ancient days, it wasn't no when a woman turned a marriageable age, let's say 12, 13, 18, or whatever. It wasn't no you leave the house and go get you an apartment and be out here turning tricks trying to find love in all the wrong places. No, in the ancient days, when a woman was a marriageable age, either the father already had a husband for her, like Joseph been married, or a man to come and find your daughter and make her his wife. It wasn't no the female run around by herself all out in society. No, it wasn't none of that. You leave home and go straight to the husband. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no in between. Matter of fact, he got that in Deuteronomy 22. Go ahead.
Start at verse 13.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Deuteronomy 22 and 13. If any man take a wife and go in unto her and hate her, and give occasion of speech against her, and bring up an evil name upon her, and say, I took this woman, and when I came to her, I found her not made. Keep going.
Yeah. See, basically, this dude is lying because he didn't want to take her on as a wife. So he's sitting there lying and saying that she wasn't a virgin. He's basically trying to call her a whore. See what I'm saying? Keep reading.
Then shall the father of the damsel and her mother take and bring forth the tokens of the damsel's virginity unto the elders of the city.
Now the token of virginity is a cloth when the daughter first come on her cycle, when she gets the flower of her age, which is her period. That's the token of virginity, to show to know, look, my daughter's a virgin. See what I'm saying? Keep going.
Unto the elders of the city in the gate. And the damsel's fathers shall say unto the elders, I gave my daughter unto this man to wife, and he hated her.
Keep reading.
And lo, he hadeth given occasion of speech against her, saying, I found not thy daughter a maid. And yet these are the tokens of my daughter's virginity.
Keep reading.
And they shall spread the cloth before the elders of the city. And the elders of the city shall take that man and cast him, chastise him. And they shall immerse him in 100 shackles of silver and give them unto the father of the damsel, because he hath brought up an evil name upon a virgin of Israel. And she shall be his wife, and may not put her away all his days.
Now where's the part about the dowry?
Might be Exodus 22.
You said what?
That might be Exodus 22. You talk about the dowry.
Forget it. Yeah, get that. About the token of the dowry. Because you got to give a dowry to the father for the daughter.
This is the book of Exodus chapter 22, verse 16. And if a man entice a maid that is not betrothed and lie with her,
meaning engaged to another man, go ahead.
he shall surely endow her to be his wife. If her father utterly refuse to give her unto him, he shall pay money according to the dowry of the virgin.
Yep, so whatever the father asks for his daughter, that's what the man has to pay the father, because your daughter is a commodity. Because when she growing up, she helped take care of the house, the cooking, the cleaning. If she got siblings, help take care of the other sisters or whatever, or baby brothers or whatever. Now she's leaving you and becoming a commodity to this man, so you got to pay the father a dowry. That don't go on no more. You know what I'm saying? We're the last of a dying breed here in Babylon. I know me, myself, I require my daughters, look, if you're going to date somebody, I got to meet them. That's just a rule. That's all to it. Ain't no coming to the house and picking you up down the street. No, I got to know who this dude is. That's all to it. Now, if you don't want me to meet him, well, you go meet him at McDonald's somewhere. He don't come to the house. You know what I'm saying? That don't go on no more. You know what I'm saying? Because why? Babylon allows anything to go on. These people don't know who their kids are dating or talking to on websites. See what I'm saying? A 15-year-old girl could be talking to a 70-year-old pervert on a dating site and don't even know it. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's important for the parents to know what their children are doing, especially on these dating sites, man. That's how a lot of kids come up missing. You know what I'm saying? They don't know where their children is, or they don't know who their children left with. Well, she said she was going over Rebecca's house. That's Satan. Ain't number Satan. Man, how about you tell me I was shot, destroy your horn, and them raggedy American flags. Made them flags fly off your Jeep and poke you in your neck. Now, back to what I was saying, yeah, that don't go on no more. This is a lawless society, man. See what I'm saying? That's why it's important. See, that's the whole purpose of Esau taking the father out of the household. Because then the wife and the kids are susceptible for anything. See what I'm saying? We the backbone of the family. You know how they used to lie and say that your grandma's the backbone? No, it was the grandfather. The man of the house is the backbone of the family. See what I'm I'm saying? That's why Esau took the man out of the household. You know, to destroy the whole family structure, even with the marriage situation. You know what I'm saying? Because if it was still according to the old ancient law, half of these women around here would not be the whores that they eat. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being straight up about it, man. If the men have more control in their household instead of Esau and the government, I guarantee the family structure will be a whole lot stronger and a whole lot better than it is.
That's right, bro.
See what I'm saying? That's it on that? You got something to
I had a couple more.
Go ahead.
All right, this is Matthew. I'm gonna start back at verse 5. This is Matthew chapter 19, verse 5. It said, For this cause shall a man leave father and mother, and shall cleave to his wife, and they twain shall be one flesh. Wherefore they are no more twain, but one flesh. What therefore Yahweh have joined together, let not man put asunder.
And how they become one flesh? Through sex. Because it's a known fact. When a man skeets inside a woman, and through his sperm, his spirit is now in her. That's why women, when they have multiple partners, they act funny and strange because your sperms in there fighting with each other. Those are different spirits. Because your sperm is a spirit. You putting your spirit inside of somebody else. See what I'm saying? So when a woman is dating, let's say more than one man within that month, that's why her mind is all messed up. Because those spirits inside her. It takes a woman, what they say, like 7 years or 8 years or something like that to get rid of that old sperm from that other man. You know what I'm saying? Huh?
Actually, they found a woman who was been much longer than that.
See?
Yeah.
See? Yeah. That's why, that's how you know this is a miracle thing. Because, man, look, I'm going to be honest about it. It's a rare occasion where a brother have a wife that was a virgin. A lot of us got leftovers. You know what I'm saying? Hand-me-downs, like an old shirt. So it's the Spirit of the Lord that leaves from your body that gets into her to make her to be submissive and act in accordance with what the scriptures say. See what I'm saying? That's why, I mean, you still gonna have trouble, but it cuts down on a whole lot of nonsense. I mean, we still catch our hell here and there, but not like on a everyday basis as if we wasn't men of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? And we were regular Joe Crackers out here in the world. You know what I'm saying? Because even Esau got his household in order. See, he raised his hand. See, look, you damn right I do, buddy. See what I'm saying? He raised his hand. He got his house in order. I bet you his wife don't buck up to him like that, man. You know what I'm saying? If he be like, honey, I'm hungry. Okay, dear, what do you want? But a lot of black men, honey, I'm hungry. Nigga, go fix your own food. I ain't cooking nothing. After he didn't work 16 hours on a hard, grueling job. She been sitting at home all day watching All My Children. Well, they don't even hardly watch soap operas no more. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Lifetime and Black Ink Crew and all this nonsense. Yeah, sitting at home on her ass all day. You know what I'm saying? That's when they want to get religious. Ain't it the Sabbath? No, it ain't the Sabbath. Get in there and cook. You see what I'm saying? You got some more on that? Yeah, go ahead. After that, we'll close out.
Right, this is verse 7. They say unto him, Why did Moses then command to give a writing of divorcement and to put her away? He said unto them, Moses, because the hardness of your heart suffered you to put away your wife, but from the beginning it was not so.
Yeah, see, a bill of divorcement is you send her packing with what she came with. See what I'm saying? If she don't want to do what you tell her to do and follow according to the laws and commandments, then hey, you write a bill of divorcement. See what I'm saying? Send her on her way. It ain't like how today where you get a divorce, you got to pay an alimony and spousal support for what? She ain't do nothing to help me earn this $1 million corporation. See what I'm saying? That's how you know Esau laws is turning upside down. Look at all these millionaires, man. See what I'm saying? She knew what she was doing when she got with him. Hurry up and got pregnant by him. That's a gold mine. That's a meal ticket. See what I'm saying? Now she don't want to deal with you no more. Now she done hit her another lick. So now she divorcing you Well, he got to keep me accustomed to my my lavish lifestyle. I got to get a new Benz for me and the baby. And guess what? The judge is going to honor that and give it to him. He don't care what you got to go through. Just like in today, just like even with us less fortunate brothers, we got to go to court for child support. You know what I'm saying? She asking for half your earnings. You only make $10 an hour, but she want like $400 a month for one child. Come on, man. That's how you know when the ambulance drivers are wicked, man. They supposed to be focused on the road, but instead they look over here at us with a smirk on their face. Like, yeah, I'm disturbing y'all message. No, you ain't. Keep going.
It's verse 9. And I say unto you, whosoever shall put away his wife, except it be for fornication, and shall marry another, committeth adultery. And whoso marrieth her
Read that again.
And I say unto you, whosoever shall put away his wife, except it be for fornication, and shall marry another.
Which is adultery. Fornication is adultery, whether spiritual or physical. If she goes sleep with another man, that's fornication, that's adultery. Or if she out here worshiping other gods, that's fornication, that's adultery. See what I'm saying? Go ahead.
And shall marry another, committeth adultery. And
See,
whoso
if she married another man, that's fornication. Not sex before marriage. That's not fornication like the church teach you. Y'all out here fornicating. Well, I guess I'm a sinner because I'm fornicating like a mug. I just slept with your daughter last night. You know what I'm saying? This the preacher's daughter. Hey, I just slept with your daughter last night. I guess I am committing fornication. You know? Go ahead.
And whoso marrieth her which is put away doth commit adultery.
Why? Because she got to remain unmarried until her husband dies. That's why I told you Howard Shah called us a wicked and adulterous generation. Because a lot of our wives have been with other men. So we're considered adulterers. To be honest about it, that's why that mercy and grace is so important. Because really the Lord has the right to put us to death. My wife wasn't no virgin when I got with her. So really, I'm committing adultery. See what I'm saying? And I got the right to be put to death. But because of the mercy of Yahweh Shah by me being in his truth, guess what? He wiped that away. See what I'm saying? And made it as if my wife is a virgin. You know, spiritually. Go ahead. Yo, go ahead.
The book of Romans chapter 7 verse 2. It says, for the woman which have a husband.
No, read verse 1.
It's the book of Romans.
See, that's the iPhone. He was just at 7 and 2. All I had to do was scroll up to one verse. Now his whole phone went out. That's Satan, man.
It says, this is the book of Romans chapter 7 verse 1. Salakia. Know ye not, brethren, for I speak to them that know the law, how that the law hath dominion over a man as long as he liveth.
See, as long as he liveth. See what I'm saying? So you're under the law as long as you're upon this earth. Keep reading.
It says, for the woman which hath an husband is bound by the law to her husband so long as he liveth. But if the husband be dead, she is loosed from the law of her husband.
And see what's so crazy about my situation is, okay, when I first got my wife, you know, she had an ex-husband, all right? Because of his, and this is a true story, because of his wickedness, and I told him he don't get himself right, the Lord is going to kill him. Guess what? A month later, he got killed in a car wreck. So she was loose from that law. See what I'm saying? Then she became my wife legally. He dead. No more adultery. He dead. See what I'm saying? Hey, the Lord called, man. Go ahead.
Verse 3. So then, if while her husband liveth, she be married to another man, she shall be called an adulteress.
See?
But if her husband be dead, she is free from the law.
See?
So that she is no adulteress, though she be married to another man.
See, that's what happened to me. True story. Can't make this up. I can, but I ain't. Some people say, you know how people, you can't make this up. Yes, you can. Yeah, you know, yes, you can. But it's the truth, though, for real. And that's what happened. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, that was it on yours? Okay. Hey, so with that, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Crocodiles. Boy, that was mighty. Man, that was mighty. Hey, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Much love, peace, and blessings to all your hopeful elect brothers out there that's pushing the truth across the four corners of the globe. With that, a Baba. Hey, shalom. Shalom to you brothers on the comment board. Hey, it's hot. It's hot out here too, man. Hey, cause I don't never have no sweat under my arm, so you know it's hot out here, man. I don't perspire like that, man. So it's hot. I feel like I'm down south.